Webcam on. That ain't gonna work. Okay, we're live. Hey, Fallen, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I was just waiting for people to show up. Is there anybody in here besides you? No, I got one person in here and 2 thumbs up. That's cool. I got 3 thumbs up. How am I getting 3 thumbs up? And there's only you in here. Oh, I got 2 people in here now. Hey, Patrick. Welcome. You guys are the first ones to ever see me do live on my laptop. I have never done a live on my laptop. All the other lives you see in my channel are done from my iPad, or my iPhone. But ever since YouTube did that baloney, I've been kind of holding back. I need to get a webcam. I've been kind of holding off, so I'm actually using the cam that's on the laptop. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just really, really tired, but I did say I'd go live, so I figured I'd give it a shot. So we'll see how many people we can get in here. See if K-Town and whatnot. So if you guys have a hard time hearing or anything like that, please let me know, because I have no idea. I have no idea where the speakers are on here. So I'm kind of going to guess where the speaker is when I turn on my spirit box. And if you folks are wondering, I'm inside my truck. This is my fan that I have blowing on me and all my stuff up here. I'm sitting on my bunk right now. And as Fallen knows, I'm a hell of a smoker. One of these days I'm going to quit. I promise. I don't know who I'm going to promise, but I'm going to promise it. And let's see if we get a couple more people. So how you doing, Mr. Patrick? And I thank you again for coming over. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Now, I've done Hangouts on here, but with my Hangouts, and I don't know how long it's going to last here, my built-in cam tends to shut off after a few minutes. And the keyboard don't really remember. Yeah. So I would normally do a Hangouts doing this, but we will make it work. As long as you guys can hear me, that means you're definitely going to hear the spirit box. I thought some people were going to come over. Doggone it. Amanda, you might want to let people know on Twitter that I'm actually live, since I'm kind of doing a surprise. And I do have dowsing rods. Now, the reason I'm going to use the dowsing rods at this particular location, there is a female that talks to me, and she will only talk to me through the dowsing rods. She will not talk to me via the spirit box. Now, what I've gotten from this lady, hey, Derry, everybody's got those long names. Gonna start tagging people now. Thanks. Yeah, and so that's why I've got the dowsing rods, which Kelsey and K-Town, I never got her name. I wish I would have known her name. But anyways, oh, I got a digital voice recorder. Trust me, I got a really fancy one. It's here somewhere. Hold on. The only thing I don't like this, Shelby's K-Town. Okay. See, I do have a digital voice recorder. It's really nice, and it does work. My problem is I'm old, okay? Leave you kids do the young technical stuff. Every time I got to try to download stuff off of this onto the computer, I gotta have my manager. By the way, if anybody ever hears me call Fallen Angel my manager, or if I talk about my manager, I'm talking about Fallen Angel. So that's who I'm talking about. If you're, I always got to have her kind of remind me how to exactly do this thing. But getting back to, all right, the location I'm at, it's one of my terminals. It's in Edwardsville, Illinois. Now, what had happened here a few years ago, a gentleman, I believe his name was Scott. Man, am I tired. And I want to welcome everybody that's coming on. I greatly appreciate it. You have no idea. But anyways, 7 people are on here. Wow, I'm impressed. But yeah, he got really mad at our company and drove his truck through the doors of our garage, and which set the truck on fire. And then he ran inside and threatened to shoot himself. SWAT showed up and everything else. You can read about it. Just read about the trucking company with the guy that shot himself, and I told you people I'm tired. The people that were trying to talk him out of not hurting himself and stuff like that. He they had just said, "Hey, Nita, Juanita, I like that girl." But anyways, policeman's name was, had just did something, and the guy went himself. A spirit box session here. Hey, Mike Speed's on too. Doggone it. But anyways, yeah, I did a spirit box session here, and it was kind of funny. I never got a hold of him, but I did get hold of a lady, and apparently it's a mother that was trying to get a message to her daughter that apparently lives fairly close here. So we might be getting a hold of her. But here's the problem with this young lady, or this lady that the spirit lady that I talked to. She will not talk to me on the spirit box, but she will talk to me via the dowsing rods. Why? I don't know. So we'll see exactly what goes on here. Man, I am really surprised people are on here. Easy. Kelsey's on. Hey, Kelsey. You're in luck, Kelsey. You're actually going to get to see me use these tonight. Now this spirit box session ain't gonna be that long. Like I said, I'm extremely tired. Matter of fact, I'm kind of got the camera up because you don't want to see what's below or their lack thereof. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to sleep here. But anyway, this is me. This is Ghost Dog. This is what I look like. I know I'm old. I even got gray hairs. You'll see me doing this because I'm real pickety about my beard and whatnot. You have to tell her that the box will not hurt her. Hurt who? Did I miss something? Animated Adventures, welcome back. Yeah, Ghost Boxes. A lot of people get a misconception about the Ghost Box. In a way, they're kind of right, but they're really missing out on something. A spirit box is not a Ouija board. Okay, with a Ouija board, you cannot protect yourself, and the only way you can protect yourself with a Ouija board is you better know what the heck you're doing. You do not want to play with Ouija boards. I will not associate with people that play with Ouija boards. I just don't like them. I've seen evil. I've walked with evil. I've dealt with evil. I do not play with Ouija boards. Now, people are like, well, what about the spirit box? It's more or less a Ouija board. Yes and no. But here's what's nice about a spirit box. There is one way you could protect yourself from a spirit box, and it's really, really easy. You get yourself a cross. Yeah, a cross. You place it on the spirit box. And you're thinking, well, how does that protect it? Easy. We know evil does not like God, right? So when you got that cross, you put that cross over the speaker of the spirit box, it can talk to you, but it can't come through it because the cross acts like a wall, a barrier. It stops the evil from physically coming through. So believe it or not, that is the easiest way to protect yourself from a spirit box. Yes, evil may come through as far as voice, audible, but that as far as it's going to get. Now, you're probably wondering, why don't I have a cross? There's a couple of reasons. One, I'm a pastor. Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't know that, but just to let you know, I'm also a pastor. I'm a ghost hunter. Well, actually, technically, I'm a paranormal investigator. I'm a truck driver. And yes, I'm also a pastor, an ordained pastor. You're going to have to watch. I'm doing right now. If you see, look at my thing, you'll see the very first series of a whole bunch of series that I'm going to be doing. And basically, what it's going to be is short stories of my life, real life stuff that's going on. And I'm scared of the beard. And that's just so funny. But, anyways, uh, see, I just totally lost my train of my thought. I don't know what the heck. See, you just blew my mind, Kelsey and Mike. Leave it to Mike. By the way, if anybody wants to know who Mike Speed is, he's a real good friend of mine. He's actually going to be my ghost hunting buddy whenever I get my butt down there and actually have time to visit him. So if you don't know who Mike Speed is, definitely check out his stuff. He's just getting going. He used to be popular back then. Then he had to take a personal break for a few months. And then he had to redo his show for some legal reasons and whatnot. And now he's getting back into it. So, Mike, definitely get your information up there so people could check you out. He's a good dude. He's like me. We do not BS. We're not here doing this for entertainment. We're doing it actually for a reason. You don't see all my equipment, but I have a millimeter. I have an EMF meter. I have rods. I have a bunch of stuff. I'm getting a whole bunch of more stuff. And he changed his link, so you might want to make sure what his link is. I know it's different, but anyways, he's my buddy. You know, like Shelby and Kelsey, they're buddies. Well, Mike and I are buddies. You know, unfortunately, I can't get to him, but unless I'm taking a load down that way. But anyway, so that's who's ever afraid of spirit boxes. I'm telling you, a cross over the spirit box will protect you. Another thing, when you see my spirit box sessions, one, I do have prayers, as Kelsey is saying, and she's absolutely correct. You always say a prayer, a protection prayer in the beginning. And by the way, Kelsey, I'm going to show you the correct prayer you really want to try doing. And there is a cleansing prayer afterwards, which you got to eliminate. You got to forcefully tell the entities they need to go back to where they came from. They're not allowed to invest or take over your body, and you got to protect not just yourself. You got to protect everybody that's actually on here. So in a couple minutes, I'm going to do the protection prayer. It's a divine white light prayer. It's the only one I truly believe, and it really does work. Trust me, I've done a few of these, and we'll definitely do that. Always pray. Yes, always pray. Always pray. Okay, well, we seem to got, I got a lot, 12 people on here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you guys exactly how this thing gets going, how I start this out. Okay, here's what I need you folks to do. All right, need everybody just take a break on the keys for a second. I want you to concentrate and listen to me. Right here, you have a third eye. You've all heard about it. You've probably seen pictures of it. It's your third eye. I want you to close. Don't do it right now. I'll tell you when to do it. I want you to close your eyes and see it with your third eye as much as you can. I will do a cleansing prayer, which will clear everybody out. Now, I am going to tell you this. I have to put this in warnings. If at any time any of you start feeling something very uncomfortable, get touched, you get poked, things start moving around your place, please let me know ASAP. Do not play with it, because if it starts playing with you, and trust me, there is a time where I've had my audience and myself getting played with, and it wasn't good. But yes, we are in a haunted truck. This truck literally is haunted, and that's no BS. That's absolute truth. I've got evidence of it, left and right. I've been shoved up against this back wall. Uh, in one of my videos, it's called Big Island. Actually, I wasn't expecting anything, but I had children that night. You'll hear them right from the get-go, and then they start playing with my air horn. Now, I apologize for the poor video quality, because one, I wasn't expecting to be filming over in that direction, which is in front of me right now. And so, but you can see it enough. And then at the end of the video, you'll see I show you exactly what I'm talking about, and it will blow your mind. It really will. If you want to see the quick version instead of listening to the full version of it to get an idea of what's happened in my truck, I do have a video. It's called The Best of Highlights. It's only a 14-minute clip. Check it out. That'll give you a real good idea of what I'm about, what I do, what's happened with me and stuff now. It's the best of 2018. 14 minutes, you're going to love it. Some of them are really, really quick. And I was just starting to do the editing thing, so I kind of cut some really, really short and whatnot. So, playing with the heroin in public, yep. But anyways, I don't want to lose everybody. I'm up to 11 people, 12 people. Okay, folks, let's get this prayer going. That way we got it there. Now, again, close your eyes, think about the third eye, and listen to my words. And what I want you to do is envision from your top of your head a white cone of light, a brilliant white cone of light coming down from your head, from the point to your head, across your shoulders, all the way to the floor. This brilliant, bright, divine white light just coming down, across your shoulders, all to the floor. A cone of protection, a divine white light. Keep that cone of protection and white light going. Think about that. Close your eyes and hear these words. I ask that the white light fill and surround us, completely cleansing and purifying our mind, body, and spirit. Protect us, allowing the pure divine guidance of our guides, angels, and archangels to flow through and yet block out any and all negativity, lower vibrational energy, or entities. I ask this in according to the divine will for the highest and greatest good and in the highest interest of all. And so it is. Amen. Now, if you have any other prayers you guys want to say, I'll give you a few moments to get them. If you got necklaces, trinkets, rocks, a stuffed teddy bear that helps protect you, go ahead, go get them, and we'll fire this thing up. Now, while you guys are getting all that done, I'm going to, again, if for those that just come in, I'm in a location where a gentleman shot himself, but unfortunately, it's not the gentleman. Maybe I might get lucky tonight and talk to him. But there is a lady here that actually communicates with me. And this is about the rarest few places you'll actually see me use these. And these are the uh, dowsing rods. Now, there are correct ways and wrong ways of using a dowsing rods. Everybody thinks, oh, you just put it up there, and all of a sudden they'll just start doing all this stuff. You know, no, that's not exactly how that works. Real easy, the way these work. One, you need to be in a good mood. No ifs, no ands, no buts. You want to be in a good mood. Be in a positive mood. Be in a clean, clear mood when using these. Now, to make sure they are working correctly, you want to do a test. I call it the stand-up, sit-up test to make sure these are working correctly. Now, the reason you want to do the test before every time you do a rod session is because micro muscle movement. I literally can take these just with micro muscle movements. You won't see my hand move, but I can get them go all the way over here. My hand didn't move. I can get them go all the way over here. My hand didn't move. It's called micro muscle movement. Now, keeping your hands absolutely close. I like to keep my hands close to my body, my forearms on my body to keep these controlled and straight. Once you've got them straight, they're focused, I will start my test. I ask the dowsing rods and the spirits, am I standing? Yes, is to cross them. No, is to split them apart. Am I standing? Yes or no? Very good. Okay. Usually I tell them to focus, but I'm just trying to show you guys. Okay, now focus. Focus forward. Thank you. Am I sitting? Yes or no? And we have our answers. It answered correctly, so I'm in the right mood, I'm in the right position, and I'm ready to use these. So we're good to go. That is basically how you use dowsing rods. You want to be in a clear mood. You want to be in a good mood. You don't want to be troubled. You do not want to go into a rod session or basically any type of fight or something. You do not want to do sessions because it will draw evil or bad things and stuff like that. So you all understand exactly how these work. We will use these later. But right now, we're going to fire up the spirit box. I've got brand new batteries in here. And this is the puck I use. I wanted to see what Kelsey was using, but this is the one I use. I actually like it. But Mike Speed's actually got a better one. His is it's a tall thing, it's round, and man, it's awesome. You could hear that thing all the way across the room. And actually he does play it across the room.
Bluetooth already opened.
And I apologize, I'm missing you guys' comments.
Waiting for Bluetooth connecting.
If something really important slid by there that I need to see, please text me and I will answer the question for them, okay? So You're doing a two-part monitoring. All right.
Now is Oxy mode.
Can you all hear that okay? All right. If you got earbuds in, I suggest you take them out real quick for a second. And here we go. I carry mine at 250. Hello, my name is Ghost Dog. I welcome you to my truck to communicate with me. I have a black device here with a red light. All you have to do is come and talk to me, talk to it, and I may hear you. I have friends on my computer that are here as well. If you know any of them, you're more than welcome to call them out and speak their names. I come with peace, love, and respect. I'm not here to make you do anything you don't want to do or force you to do anything you don't want to do. I just want to communicate with you. I ask my spirit guides if they could find some people around here to please go out and bring forward whoever wants to communicate with me. Do I have any spirits here with me right now? Now, here's another thing you guys are going to notice. I do hear the chatter, but I'm really specific when hearing things. So if you see me react, it's really a Class A, or one, it's going to be a Class A, and two, I actually heard it myself. You're going to hear other words. I consider it radio chatter, so that's why I don't react to it. Now, is it radio chatter? I don't know. But that's the way I act. So, and I need them to be loud and clear, gather their strength, and speak to me. And I don't want to hear music. How many spirits do I have here with me right now? Can you be specific? Tell me how many spirits are here. Give me a number. All right, y'all. What number did she just say? And who's that young lady? Can you tell me her name? What's the bell thing? Whoa. Who's speaking with me right now? Who's telling me to get out? Are you telling me to get out? You see me? Well, I don't see you. You see this meter up here? If you get real close to it, it will light up all the way to red. Can you come close enough to light that up for me? If I have any spirits in the truck, I need you to show me by lighting that light up. Can you make it light up for me, please? I got to get that stand that comes with it. If I have any spirits here, can you light this meter up for me? And just so everybody knows, my iPad is back here, and so is my phone. So it's not interfering with EMF. Well, hello. Can you light up? Can you light that up to the yellow, please? Light it all the way to the yellow for me, please. You got to light it all the way to the yellow. Let me know you're really here. Yes, I see you flashing it, but I need you to flash it all the way to the yellow. Can you do that for me, please? All you have to do is get real close to it. You trying? Gather all your strength and try really hard. Do it. Can you tell me your name? May I have the pleasure of knowing who I'm talking to? It might be my cigarette that you're seeing. It does that. I've noticed that before. Yeah, that's one thing you guys are going to find out about me in my sessions is I am very, very scientific and I'm very skeptical. Even though I do believe in spirits, I know spirits exist. I have to discount everything, if that makes sense. Again, if I have any spirits here with me, can you please tell me your name? Then you understand exactly what I'm talking about, Patrick. Can I get a name, please? Just lining it up to green and cutting it. Can you light it all the way up to yellow? Mother is dying. Are you speaking from heaven? If that mother is here that I was talking to a few months ago, I know you don't like to talk box, please. Whoa. Who's the lady speaking with me right now? Yes, Jesus is real. He is my Savior. Is Jesus love? Anybody has any questions they want me to ask, just type it out and I'll ask it for you. While they're working on that, do any of the spirits know who these people are online? Can you tell me their names? See them. You can't see them? I can't see them either, but I can see them typing. Can you laugh for me? Can somebody laugh for me? Can I hear a giggle? Can the spirit tell me who was the gentleman? What was the gentleman's name that shot himself here at this location? Can you tell me his name? There's a gentleman down on my line here. If you could read, could you say his name? What is the gentleman's name? He wants to know his. If you could say his name, can you say his name, please? Is there a John in here? Is there anybody's name John? What's John's last name? Can you tell me his surname? Oh, Kelsey, you're right. There was probably a second part to that I wasn't listening to. There you go. You got your name, sir. Okay. I thank you. Can you tell me somebody else's name in here? Mr. Johnson says thank you, Spirit, for calling his name out. We greatly appreciate that, and I thank you. Can you say Patrick? They just said it. Did you hear it, Patrick? They just said your name, Patrick. Oh, wow. Can you say Kelsey? Hey, man. Can you say Kelsey or Mittens, please? I want to thank you for doing this for me. I greatly appreciate it. Again, I don't want to show you any disrespect. I do not wish to hurt you, harm you, or make you do anything you don't want to do. I just want a friendly conversation. Is that okay? A friend of mine wants to know, can you tell me what color my truck is?
Where's the
So where's the girl? Exactly. Where's the girl? Who's the child speaking with me?
angels are
Angels? You got to speak loud and clear. I'm an old deaf man. Thank you for the music, but I'm going to pull the dowsing rods out. Will you talk to me through the dowsing rod? Yes or no? Okay, I want to thank you We're talking to me through the spirit box, but now can you talk to me through the dowsing rods? They're real simple questions, yes and no questions.
To prescribe
Will that be okay?
great music.
Okay, I'm going to get my dowsing rod. Thank you for coming and sticking with me. Wow. Yeah, I heard the great music. Okay, folks. Again, dowsing rods, simple devices, copper rods. You go to any closet, get a hanger, make an L shape out of them. Boom, you got dowsing rods. Real easy. But it's how you use them is the trick. For those that might be new and not heard this, you want to be in a positive mood. You want to be clear-minded, and you want to be happy, basically. You want to be focused. Keep your soul clear. If you have any issues that were bothering you during the day, arguments, a blow up, and then try to grab these, you don't want to do that. Bad juju, like somebody said earlier. All right. The dowsing rods are really simple devices. Now, I showed before you get started, you always want to do a stand-up, sit-up test. Now, the stand-up, sit-up test is real simple. Once you got them straight, I keep my arms on my body. That way it keeps my hands more steady. You want to keep them about maybe 4 or 5 inches apart from each other and have them straight. Okay? And when they're straight like this, I call focus. You'll see me say focus, focus. That means that brings them all the way to the front and they stay there. They do not move. They do not cross. They do not split apart. They stay there. Okay? That is called focusing. Now, to make sure I'm in tune with the dowsing rods and the spirit world, I'm going to ask 2 questions. I'm going to ask a yes and no question. No is to split them apart. Yes is to cross them. All right. First question. Am I standing? Yes or no? Am I standing? There we go. Okay. Next question. Thank you very much. Focus. Am I sitting? Yes or no? Crossing means yes. So I'm in tune. I'm ready to use these. Excuse me. Okay. I asked the spirits to come talk to me. Yes and no questions. You've seen exactly what you need to do. I need you to listen to my commands, please. That way we can get this on and we can communicate with each other. Yes and no questions. First question. Are there any spirits here with me right now? Is that female spirit here with me? Yes or no? Oh, oh. Y'all can't see this, but I got my EF meter just went to red when I asked that question. And I got a yes. All right. Is this the lady that I was talking to a few months ago? Yes or no? Okay. I need you to focus, please. Bring them forward. Focus. Focus. All the way forward, both of them. Straight forward. Thank you. Are you still looking for your daughter? Yes or no? Okay, focus. Focus all the way forward, please. Where in the truck are you? Can you point both rods where you are exactly? Are you to my left, right? Both rods. Can you point them in the direction you're standing or where you're at? Both of them together. And yes, my meter is on my left side. Okay. Can you focus? Bring them back forward. Bring them forward, both of them. Focus. Focus. Please focus. I don't want to help you. All the way forward. All the way forward, both of them. Thank you. Is your daughter in her 20s? Yes or no? Is your daughter in her 30s? Yes or no? Okay, thank you. Can you focus, please? Both of them? Both of them? Focus, please. Thank you. Okay, just to make sure, and I know I asked you this and I apologize, but I'm going to ask you again. What side are you standing on? My left or my right? Can you move both of them simultaneously to the direction you're standing, left or right side of me? Can you do that, please? Okay, focus, please. Thank you very, very much. Can you focus both of them forward? Both of them. Thank you. Okay, I am going to run through the alphabet. When I hit the correct letter of the beginning of your daughter's name, could you cross them for me, please? Will you do that for me if I hit the correct letter? Yes or no? Okay, thank you. Focus. Focus. Focus both of them forward, and we'll begin this. I'm going to say the letters, and I'm going to wait 5 seconds, and then I'm going to continue to the next letter. Okay? A. B. C. D. E. F. G. Okay, can you focus for me again? Both of them forward. Both of them forward, please. Forward, forward. I need you to go both forward, please. Focus. Focus. Thank you. Am my understanding is correct? Your daughter's first letter in her name is G. Is that yes or no? Okay, thank you. Could you focus them back forward for me, please? Both of them, please. Both of them. All right, kids. Start naming out female names with G, and I'll start asking them. All right, I'm going to get some help from some friends online. Maybe we could figure out your daughter's name. That'll help me locate her better. Is her name Grace? Is it Georgia? Is it Gail? Or Gabriella? Gabby? Whoa, okay, focus. There's no way you guys got that right. Focus all the way forward, please. Again, is her name? No, all the way forward. Bring it back forward. Come on, I need you to focus, please. Thank you. Focus. Thank you. Is her name Gabby or Gabriella? Is it Gabby or is it Gail? Gabby? Gabriella? Okay. Gabriella. All right, I need you to focus all the way forward, please. Oh, wow. Are you playing? Focus. I need to know, are you playing with my EMF meter? Yes or no? Okay. Thank you. All right. So I understand your daughter's name is Gabriella or Gabby. Can you point both these in the direction she is at right now? Which direction is she? Do you know? I need both of them pointing in the direction she's at from where I'm sitting. Okay. That must be straightforward, huh? Is she straight ahead of me? Yes or no? Is she straight ahead of me? Okay, she's not ahead of me. Why do you keep going to my left? Focus, bring it all the way back forward. All the way forward, please. I ask you nicely, please bring it back forward, and I need you to focus. Thank you. Both of them, forward, straighten them out. Very good. Is your daughter in danger? Yes or no? Is your daughter in danger? Is that the message you want to give her? Do you want to tell her that you love her? That you miss her? Yes or no? Do you have a message for your daughter, or you just want me to find her? Do you have a message for her? Are you still here with me? Guardian spirits, could you tell me yes or no? Is she still here with me? Okay. All right. I guess we lost her. Okay. Well, we got a little bit more information. Now, I can tell you what I did find out the first time I did this and found out. I was actually trying to communicate with the gentleman that shot himself and wasn't getting that. I had a female. I asked, was it a male or female? I don't know where this is coming from. In the name of Jesus Christ, I expel you from me. You are not allowed to come near me. You must leave my body immediately. Okay. And that was no show, folks. You just heard that. That just came out of nowhere. But anyways, wow, that just came out of nowhere. It felt like an itch. I asked if it was a male or female. It told me it was a female. I asked if it was an older lady or a younger lady. It said it was an older lady. So then I asked immediately, assuming if she was a mother, and she did say yes. Now again, you'll find this on my older videos where it's Edwardsville, Indiana, or Edwardsville, Illinois. That's where you'll see it. You kind of go towards the end of the video clip that I did. That's where you'll find it, and you'll see exactly what's going on. And I knew there was a daughter that she was trying to get a hold of. So now we actually got more information. So this is good. This is really good. And with you folks out there, you guys are asking great questions. I'm really surprised you got a name. So thank you, sir. That was awesome job. But then again, you're an ex-cop, so you guys baffle me in the first place. But this is going to be cool. This may be something I might really want to start looking into more and whatnot. But and why my EMF meter was going up. See, now it's not doing anything. It's just on green. But before, it shot up to red. And nothing's going on. But anyways. Okay, folks. Well, I've been on here a little over an hour. Anybody have any questions for me before I close the session? When do I? All right. One thing I do need to explain how my job works. I am what is called force dispatch. Basically, what that means is I don't know what my next loads are going to be or where they're going. 99% of the time, I do not know. Sometimes I do get double loaded, so I know in the future what's going on. It's called force dispatch. So do I know where I'm going to be exactly at any given time? Not really. This particular load, I do know where it's going because one, it's over 1,000 miles. So I know I'm going to Columbus, Ohio. Actually, I'm going to a town called Groveport, and I'm shooting straight across 70 to go right to it. So you all know the major route. Do I get down to Knoxville? Well, I was just talking to my manager about that, and yes, I get down to Knoxville all the time. So, Kelsey, we are definitely gonna thank you very much, and I greatly appreciate the compliments. Again, I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for. I don't. And Kelsey said it perfectly earlier in her life. I do this because I love doing this. It's what I want to do. It's my hobby, and I'm good at it. I know I'm good at it. Now, there are days that I don't get anything, and trust me, it wasn't too long ago, Paul and I See, I talk to Fallen all the time on my headset, and we stopped at the history. Real quick summary of that. There was a gentleman that was arrested because he was accused of murdering a young lady there, and they pulled him out of jail. They hung him. The rope busted, so they grabbed him, shot him 500 times, but that wasn't it. They weren't done. They decapitated him, burned his body, and put his head on a pole and stuck it out by the street. I was literally parked a block away from that. I couldn't get the truck down to where it actually happened, but I could see right where the intersection it actually happened at. So you would assume, when there was other deaths, it's a flood town. It's always constantly getting flooding. There was a lot of Civil War stuff, a lot of Indian uh, activity there and stuff like that in the past. Trails of Tears went right through the town. So this was a very, very spiritually, you would assume, would have a lot of spirit activity. Now, here's the crazy part. Spirit boxes, you heard me say it later, is you usually get a lot of chatter, which you should expect, because you're literally listening to radio, but it's being chopped up, boom, 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 boom. And that's what I call chatter when it goes, that's radio chatter to me. It's when you get a full sentence or a word that goes over three different channels in the same voice. That's not chatter. That's an actual spirit, what we call a spirit. Best example of that, my Lynchburg, Virginia videos. You guys got to watch that one. And like I said, if you watch my 15-minute best of highlights, it's in there. It's going to blow your mind. To me, honestly, it was the best EVP session I ever did. Now, every EVP I've ever done, I've always gotten something. Except, and here's the kicker, Cairo. And God is my witness, my manager was on the phone with me, and she's usually good. She can usually hear the class Z's, what I call the class Z's. She couldn't even really hear anything. I didn't even get so much as radio chatter. And I'm literally right across the street, right across the river from a major town. You would think I would get something. Nothing. For what was it, 20, 30 minutes I did that, right? Right, Angel? I did that for 30, 40 minutes of sitting there and didn't get a thing. Now, you probably wonder what I'm talking about. That's actually exciting to me because it goes to prove that these spirit boxes don't always get something. It's actually kind of more exciting that you don't get anything, not even radio chatter. That kind of actually excites me a little bit. But it was kind of disappointing because I knew there was a lot of deaths there and some really serious deaths. There was a female that was killed there. There was two gentlemen that were killed there. We know for a fact it's in the history, so you can look it up and read it and stuff like that. And it was absolutely nothing, but it just mind blowing. Oh, and by the way, people, anybody got $750? There's a building over there. It's an abandoned building, 3-story abandoned building. Yes, $750 is what they're selling this building for. It's in Cairo. Anybody's interested? I'm even thinking about it. Something wrong with that idea, but it's a big brick building. It's a cement building, so it's not wooden or anything else like that. So the structure looks pretty good. And like I said, it's $750. There's a sign right on the front, and it says $750. But anyways, all right. Okay, everything just lit right up. My iPad lit up, my iPhone lit up, my K2's going off. All right, which one of you guys are doing something? But anyways, let me do the closing prayer, the cleansing prayer, and then I'll get you guys out of here. Close your eyes. Listen to these words. I am now choosing to cleanse myself and my friends and release good. across the planes of our existence, across all universe, and across all lifetimes. I ask that all energies that are less than love be transmuted for the highest good of all. And so it is. Oh, check to see if you were in the radio